Damn, the hee-haw again.
It's time for Donkey of the Day.
I ain't trying to be donkey today no more.
They should be embarrassed by what they already did. I'm not making these people do these things.
Called Donkey of the Day, and it really caught me off guard. Damn, Charlamagne, who got the Donkey of the Day today?
Well, Jess Hilarious, Donkey of the Day for Monday, December 2nd goes to Aubrey Drake Graham. We was on vacation all last week, so I didn't get the opportunity to properly give Drake the credit he deserves for being stupid. But if you haven't heard, last week, Frozen Moments LLC, a company managed by Drake, filed a petition in the New York Supreme Court accusing UMG and Spotify of engaging in a scheme to ensure Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us broke through on multiple streaming platforms. According to the petition, Aubrey Graham claimed the label used dishonest tactics to increase the number of listeners for Not Like Us on Spotify and radio stations. He also filed another petition against UMG alleging defamation and claiming that the label could have stopped the release of Not Like Us, which the rapper said in the document is a song falsely accusing him of being a sex offender. Let's go to ABC News for the report, please.
Drake is filing a petition against Universal Music Group and Spotify, accusing the companies of, quote, artificially inflating the spread of Not Like Us by Kendrick Lamar. In the New York court filing, Drake alleges UMG and Spotify, quote, deceived consumers into believing the song was more popular than it was, manipulating the streaming services to make the song go viral. UMG released a statement saying in part the suggestion that UMG would do anything to undermine any of its artists is offensive and untrue.
Now, I told y'all back in May on my Brilliant Idiots podcast, I might have even said it here on Breakfast Club, I don't remember, but I told y'all Drake was going to file a lawsuit. I told you Drake was going to sue. He is a multi-billion-dollar entity. No multi-billion-dollar entity is going to allow you to call him a pedophile or a sex offender and not take some sort of legal action. But here's the thing. The person who has the real defamation case in this situation is Kendrick's woman. Because Drake not only said Kendrick was beating on her, he said that Dave Free, Kendrick's business partner and friend, was the real father to one of Kendrick's kids. So if you're going to accuse somebody of defamation, you must first make sure you too aren't guilty of defamation, okay? Drake saying that Kendrick defamed him is indeed the pot calling the kettle beige, but that's not even why I'm giving him Donkey of the Day, okay? I'm giving him Donkey of the Day because Drake is proving without a shadow of a doubt that he simply doesn't understand culture. I used to debate with my man Glasses Malone. Drop on the clues bombs for Glasses Malone. You can listen to his No Ceilings podcast on the Black Effect iHeartRadio podcast network. I used to debate with Glasses when he would say things like, Drake isn't hip hop. He would say Drake is not culture. Glasses would actually say Drake is Madonna. He's pop. He's manufactured. And you know, after this lawsuit, I have to say, I agree. Because Drake doesn't understand how any of this works. Number one, Not Like Us was very popular, okay? It's still very popular. It was an instant smash, all right? Not Like Us isn't just a hit record. It's a rare cultural phenomenon. Records like that don't come along too often. Records like that can't be programmed. I don't care how much money you spend at radio or on playlists, whatever it is. When something is a cultural phenomenon, you can't buy that, okay? You can't buy culture, Drake. Not Like Us was a cultural identifier for a whole coast. I wouldn't be surprised if California made the state motto, they Not Like Us one day. Right now, their state motto is Eureka. So they need an upgrade, okay? And They Not Like Us would absolutely be a better motto, but that's what Drake doesn't understand because Drake is absolutely one of the biggest artists in the world, okay? He has a cult-like following. Not just a cult-like following, he has some of the most loyal D-Riders on the planet. In fact, drop on the clues bombs for Drake's D-Riders. There are people amongst us who sit on Drake's penis the way Drake was sitting on the CN Tower on the Views album cover, okay? But even with Drake's huge fan base, don't think for 1 second, whatever the label UMG was doing to promote, Not Like Us, they were doing the same thing for you your whole career. Okay, if one of those diss records you put out would have taken off and been a cultural phenomenon like Not Like Us, the record label would have pushed that too. How would you be clowning Kendrick right now if Kendrick said, UMG, you didn't have to let Drake put that record out accusing me of beating my lady. You didn't have to let Drake put that record out saying my child isn't really mine. I'm trying to get you to see why you look like a complete and total sucker, Drake. Okay, not to mention, once again, you are a huge artist, but don't believe your own hype too much because those same tricks you are accusing UMG of doing for Not Like Us, they have done for you your whole career. There was a time when Drake was on the cover of every playlist on the browser page of Spotify. Okay, they did it with Apple too. I think it was called Scorpion Season or something like that. And he took over multiple playlists on the same day. All I'm saying, Aubrey, is stop acting like you haven't been the beneficiary of record label technology. Okay, you being a whole hoe simply because you lost. Simply because Kendrick Lamar kicked your ass lyrically, mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. And anybody acting like this is anything more than Drake's feelings being hurt, you a hoe too. A OV hoe to be exact. Okay? He's fighting the same war that Michael Jackson fought. Drake is taking a stand for the art and the artist. People who are running with that narrative would hold Drake's penis while he pees and shake it for him when he's finished. Okay, Drake has been handling this terribly since Not Like Us dropped. And please, let's keep this in mind. Drake, you're in this position because you tapped out. Okay, you chose to tap out after you heard Not Like Us. Kendrick dropped too much tune for your head top. Okay, he gave you Euphoria, 616 in LA, Meet the Grams, and Not Like Us. It was too much for you because you didn't have to tap out after the Hard Part 6. You could have went in the studio and gave us a bop. You the bop guy. You could have got with some ghostwriters, went in the studio and wrote a hit to combat Not Like Us, but you chose not to. You tapped out. Kendrick won, and he told you to squabble up, not lawyer up, but you chose to get the lawyers because you lost the squabble. Please give Aubrey Drake Graham the sweet sounds of the Hamiltons.
You are the donkey of the day. You are the donkey of the day. Yeehaw.
And I'm going to tell Drake exactly, what I've been telling him since the summer. Take a break. Go away. Let nostalgia bring you back. People will miss you. You see what J. Cole is doing. People don't even care. He tapped out of the rap battle anymore.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because he taking folks down memory lane with the audio scripted series he's doing. He got the 10-year anniversary of Forest Hill Drives coming in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Just announced Dreamville.
Just announced Dreamville Fest. Like, yo, nostalgia will bring you back. You have that much history in the game, Drake. But right now, you need to take a break because this Kendrick tidal wave ain't stopping no time soon.
What was Michael Jackson fighting for?
Oh, they said they were taking Michael Jackson down because he owned all the catalogs and stuff
he owned half of
Sony
ATV's publishing.
Yeah, so they said
he owned like damn near half of all the publishing in the music industry.
So they said they were taking him down and you know,
that I believe though.
Yeah,
that's the only.
And that they were saying that he was touching kids and touching boys because of that.
Yeah, I remember. Oh wow, that's why I remember all that. But okay, and then they try to compare it to what Drake is going to.
All right, well let's open up the phone lines. What's your thoughts? 800-585-1051. Do you believe this lawsuit is warranted? Now, the lawsuit is not going at Kendrick, it's going at UMG.
Oh, please.
And what he's saying...
That's like shooting up a building knowing Kendrick in there, but saying, I wasn't shooting at Kendrick, I was just shooting up the building.
And what he's saying is that he's in renegotiation contract, and they are trying to pretty much...
I haven't heard him say this. Is this because this sounds like what the OV hoes is saying? This what it sounds like all you Drake stands are saying. That he's in the middle of negotiations.
Sources believe that he's in the middle of negotiations.
Are these sources beige?
I don't know.
Allegedly.
Sources say that he's in negotiation of a new contract and that he believes that they're trying to hurt his negotiation skills by calling him a pedophile and saying all these things that aren't true. So he is suing. So let's open up the phone lines and say, what's your thoughts? 800-585-1051. He's suing UMG and Spotify.
Yeah.
So we're asking, what's your thoughts? Let's discuss.
What Spotify got to do with this? Like seriously, what does Spotify have to do with this?
I think the Spotify thing was when you say certified lover boy and it goes right, everything goes to Kendrick.
That is what it does for any song.
Why you arguing with me?
If you say keywords that are in a record.
Just because you light skin, you irritated with y'all.
I don't know. Why you arguing with me? Just I'm trying to, give people a thing when they can call up here. Give them all, both sides. 800-585-1051. And they're saying not only because of that, also because of the streams as well.
What streams?
I guess they're saying they're padding the streams.
It's Not Like Us is a cultural...
Why are you arguing with me? I'm just telling people so they get both sides.
I'm not arguing. I'm saying Not Like Us was a cultural phenomenon. Like records like that are rare. That's like Whoop There It Is, bro. Like what else? Like that. Like that. It was a cultural phenomenon.
Hip Hop Array.
So then
hip hop. I don't know if Hip Hop Array was there.
In the club.
In the club. I don't know, bro. I don't think so.
Either way,
I don't know.
Back that ass up, swag surfing.
Back that ass up.
Nuck if you buck.
No, but not like Us.
Swag surfing.
No.
Hell yeah. No?
No.
Taylor Swift was doing the swag surf at the.
What?
Yeah, 20 years later.
It's still here.
No, it's not.
It's still here. All right, well, let's open up the phone lines. Get your thoughts. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Donkey of the Day is sponsored by renowned personal injury attorney Michael the Bull Lamonsoff. Don't be a donkey when you need a fighter on your side. If you're ever injured, go to michaelthebull.com. That's michaelthebull.com. And when you mess with the bull, you get the horns.
Wake that ass up.
In the morning.
The Breakfast Club.